All right. We have a very special unit today. It's a 2018 Subaru XV, a very nice unit in the Kenyan market. If you need something that is smaller than a Subaru Outback, but a car that is very, very practical and a car that you can take into the Kenyan off-roads without no problems, you can try out this 2018 Subaru XV. And before we go far, we have three options to choose from. Of course, kuna hii pearl white, which is a very nice looking color. We have an aquatic blue, kwa wale wase mnapenda blue colors. And then the farther side, kuna khaki blue, which actually looks very good. I think personally I love this color, but since we've already reviewed this color, nataka kuangalia kale kingine. So these two iko na fabric interior, while this one has a full leather interior. It's a very nice unit, and as you can see, white color, alafu iko na hizi contrasting black finishing, especially the black plastic cladding na some of black alloys pale. So this car has three major chief competitors in the Kenyan market: a Honda Vezel, a Nissan Juke, and a Mazda CX-30. Let me say Nissan Juke is not at the level of this, but it is categorized on the same level. This is a 2018 Subaru XV. In the other markets, zinajita Crosstrek. It's a very nice vehicle. It comes with a 2-liter 4-cylinder non-turbo petrol, which is actually very good, and it drives on a CVT transmission. And of course, it is a full-time all-wheel drive. I can say a full-time all-wheel drive. It's a nice vehicle. So let me move it mbele kidogo, and then let's see what it does. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, and you can always go to my website wadekiautotrading.co.ke uangalie some more photos of these units. All right, so let us check out this 2018 Subaru XV. Of course, we said it is a 2-liter non-turbo flat 4, of course, from Subaru. Full-time all-wheel drive or 4x4 from Subaru, because that is the drivetrain that they prefer. This car has a lineartronic CVT transmission, which is, what can I say? It's not very reliable, it's fairly reliable also, but in the Kenyan market, if you know how to take care of this car, it will serve you for a very long time. One thing that I love about this car is the practicality in terms of the body size, ground clearance, and the type of suspension that you get. I think this car is very, very well made for the Kenyan market. Now let's start from the front. In terms of the front grille or the front side of the vehicle, the car looks actually pretty good. Look at this. You have a very nice looking finish, especially for the new models. They look a bit more sharper. At least as you can see a few curves here and there. And the biggest difference is the grille. The grille is a bit more squeezed right now with the Subaru emblem. In terms of the headlights, we have a more refined headlight system, daytime running lights on top, your projector headlight at the center, and of course on the inside you have your turn signals over there. Headlamp washers, and on the lower side you have these beautiful fog lights, which are very essential for some of these cars, especially if you're walking in a foggy environment. You need those fog lights. On the lower side of the car you have plastic cladding blacked out, so it kind of brings out the contrast on the vehicle, and also it protects your car from the elements, especially when you're driving in rough roads. So in terms of the front, I would say it looks actually very good design, and in that case I give it 8 out of 10 in terms of the design. The side profile, the car looks good. You have some good height on the vehicle, so you get a good headroom. In terms of ground clearance, the ground clearance is amazing. You have up to 22 centimeters of ground clearance, and on the lower side you have plastic cladding, so the body of the car will not take the damage. The plastic part will take the damage, which is actually very easy to repair. On the back side you have some nice tires over there. The plastic cladding extends all the way to the back. On the back side you have this beautiful design. I think the design here at the back looks very good. I think I actually like it. The taillights cuts into the boot section. You have your symmetrical all-wheel drive badging on the left. On the right side, you have your XE badging. Of course, we retain the Subaru emblem over here with the rear-facing camera. The rear bumper, nothing out of the ordinary. Very nice. I love these reflectors. They're a bit large on the back side, and they're enclosed with this plastic finishing over here. Generally, the car is very good. And on the top side, you have your roof rails. So let us start from the front. In terms of wheels, we have these 17-inch wheels with these machine cut alloys from Subaru, which actually looks good. Look at this, some nice looking alloys. Solid brake discs, some nice brake calipers over there. In terms of suspension, you have your McPherson strut suspension with coil and springs, which is standard in most of these cars. And of course, you have these Yokohama highway tires. I've seen Subaru XVs with all-terrain tires and off-road tires, which actually looks pretty good. So for a car like this, having such features is actually good. In terms of the wheel arcs are good. You have this plastic cladding on it, which makes the car more beautiful. Yeah, that's according to me actually. And on the side you have these side blinkers. On the side mirrors we have two-tone color, primary color on top, that is pearl white, and you have this black finishing on the lower side. So the side mirrors are placed on the doors, as you can see here. It's fitted on the door instead of on the panel of the car. In terms of accessing the car, you have a keyless entry. As soon as you have the key in close proximity, you can access the interior, but you have your backup keyhole over there. On the side mirrors, of course, you have your blind spot monitoring system, because Subaru, of course, features so many safety features on their cars, so you'll never miss such features. On the top side, you have the double cameras over there for your eyesight technology. Of course, you won't miss that in the modern Subarus. You'll look into that later. On the top side, you have roof rails, which are actually very common in all the cars. As you can see, the other two models, roof rails are there. And in terms of design, also plastic cladding are available here. The alloys similar to the ones that we are seeing on the white unit, and on this one also you have the same setup, same design. Personally, if I was to choose a color, this would be a nice color for me to choose, because I think it looks more masculine. Yeah, this also looks masculine, but I don't like the blue. It has some tint on it, which makes it a bit dull. But if you want a color that is unisex, a color that is easy to find, you can try this pearl white. Now, on the back side, Subaru uses double wishbone suspension with coil and springs to improve on the ride quality. So a car usually with double wishbone suspension has the best suspension system. So on the front, McPherson Strat suspension with coil and springs. On the back side, you have your double wishbone suspension system with anti-roll bars to ensure that your car stays stable when cornering at high speeds. We've seen Subaru Forester also employ the same type of suspension, especially at the back, unlike the Mazda, which uses the multi-link suspension system, which is, yeah, for Mazda also, I think that is very, very good. On the back side, you have this mini spoiler. It's not actually a spoiler, but it kind of looks like a spoiler with a brake light on it. A beautiful wiper for the back side. I love these beautiful taillights, a mix of LEDs and bulb technology. The reverse lights, turn signals, uses bulbs, which is good. In case of any damage, you can easily replace that, unlike the LEDs. You have your XV badging over here, Subaru emblem, rear facing camera, all-wheel drive badging over there, and you have the same type of the taillights. We've said the rear bumper looks good. It's quite good. And in terms of storage space, the backside is very good. So you have the manual tailgate. It's not electronic. I think for the higher trims, you can get that, or models from 2022 model. On the backside, this is what you get. You have around 650 liters of space with the back seats up. With the back seats folded, you have up to 1,600 liters of space. Several anchor points for you to hook up a few things. Lighting for the backside. Yeah, anchor points right there. Another one on the other side. Storage spaces, and also on the underside, you have a larger storage space, and under it, I don't know if we have something. I don't think there's something on the underside, which means there's no spare tire on this. Now let us check out the interior. So starting from the door, this is what you get. A very beautiful design. You have a mix of plastic and leather finish. On the top part, we have this soft plastic on top. This multi-designed plastic chrome-plated door handle. Door locks over there. Some nice leather with beautiful stitches. Beautiful leather also on this side with some orange stitches. Power door controls, plastic finishing, storage space, and a larger speaker. On the interior, this is what you get. A nice looking interior, comfortable seats. The seats are electric, leather seats, which are also heated. You can tell from these perforations here. Nice orange stitches, and of course the seats are electrically adjustable. The headrest also same design, nice leather, awesome stitches, which is pretty good. But something that I've noticed about Subaru is that they love color orange. Almost most of the things in their cars are orange in color. This is the cockpit, a nice looking design, leather steering wheel with orange stitches, infotainment system controls on the left side of the steering wheel, Then of course you have your adaptive cruise control on the right side of the steering wheel with paddle shifters on the steering wheel right there. In terms of clusters, Subaru has some nice looking clusters on their cars. This is what you get: red, yellow, orange finishing with some blue finish also. This car has 71,000 kilometers mileage, 180 kilometers top speed, which is actually very good. Lane departure assist, pre-collision monitoring system, traction control, among many other features. Some speakers over there, air vents, nice looking air vents here. On the lower side, you have your push to start, blind spot monitoring system, and your traction control. For the higher trims, these slots will have additional features. You'll open your bonnet using this button here. So yeah, about the steering wheel, very nice looking design. I think I love it. Apart from the Mazda, I think Subaru makes some nice design on the cockpit. You have a secondary infotainment system there, which shows your fuel economy, how much fuel is remaining, how much distance you've covered, and all those. The ACs also, when you control the ACs, they'll appear there, right? So as you can see, the temperatures, the locations, everything will show up on the secondary screen. This is your primary screen, which supports Bluetooth audio, USBs. For the latest models, it has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. One downside about these Japanese cars is the language. Changing the language is always a bit of a challenge. But for Mazda, unlike the Mazda, which is straightforward, for Subaru and Toyotas, you can use Google Lens to navigate through as you try and find where you can change the language, which is pretty easy. If you have Google Lens, perfect. So I love this infotainment system, 7.5 inches. On the sides, you have beautiful air vents, rotary controls for the infotainment system, pretty good. It has nanotechnology, just like in the Toyota. This kind of filters the air to make it safe before it is pushed into the cabin. Centralized AC controls, very good. I love the button controls over here. There are no hitches, no glitches, unlike in some cars which use full touchscreen. I love the texture here. You might think this is leather, but it's fabric. For the higher trims, you'll get the real leather finish. Here at the center, you have a storage space over here, two USB slots on this side, and then of course you have your 12-volt output, which is pretty good. You can put your phone there. For the 2024 model, it comes with a wireless charger. Gear shifter for your Lineartronic CVT transmission. You have seat warmers on this side, electronic parking brake, hill descent, and of course you can activate your X mode, which helps you to navigate the off-road challenges. Two cup holders, and you have a larger storage space with a tray on top and a deeper storage space on the inside with 12 volts output. The front passenger seat gets the same design as the driver seats, yeah, with electric seat adjustments also. Glove compartment is large, which can accommodate a few things. The left door has similar settings minus the controls. On the top side, the analog rear view mirror. You have your eyesight technology over there, lane departure assist, pre-collision monitoring system, and LED lighting for the interior. Sun visors are standard, which is pretty good. Some of the safety features is pre-collision monitoring system with autonomous braking, adaptive cruise control, rear cross traffic alert, blind spot monitoring system, lane keeping assist, lane departure assist. Those are some of the safety features that you get in this Subaru. Now let us check out the back side. Let us see the spacing. Here on the front, no challenges about the spacing. If you're a bit large, it might be a bit of a problem, but for this Subaru, you can accommodate people of all sizes. The back side is pretty good. From what we've seen, the other cars like Honda Vezel and Mazda 630, especially the Mazda 630, it's a bit cramped up at the back. But for the Subaru XV, from what you're seeing, the space is very adequate. So you have these leather seats here with these orange stitches on them, perforations here at the center, and of course you have an armrest here, two cup holders. In terms of spacing, for the legs, adequate. Headroom, perfect. On the front seats, you have this, what do you call it? Pockets to put a few things. No air vents on this side, which might be a problem, especially for people living in Mombasa. It's a bit too hot today, so if you have your car without the air vents for the backside, it might be a bit of a problem. So that's it about this Subaru XV. If you're trying to purchase a Subaru XV, depending on the trim level, the asking price will start from 2.6 million shillings all the way to 3 million shillings. So this one goes for 3 million shillings because of the specs. As you can see, it has full leather seats, and like these ones which has fabric seats, this one goes for around 2.8, 2.6 million shillings. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, and as always, twende kazi.